go out for a bit of a spin. She's a beautiful day. Just chuck little man here, rock, into his pen, as usual, and we shall head out for a bit of a spin. A lot warmer day today, warmest we've had for a while, hence the different riding attire. Take the gasser out for a rip, have some fun, and I'll catch you out there, I think. No, we've hit the forest. Rough through here. Got burnt off this year out here, so it was a bit sparse when it comes to scrub. Been a few snakes around, a couple of lizards. Snakes are a problem though. If you get one wrapped around you or something, so got to be a bit careful when you see them, because them brown snakes are a little bit aggressive. Red belly blacks are okay, but we don't get a lot of red belly blacks here. We do up a bit north. They're alright. Browns, I get them in my backyard. And they'll literally see you and come for you. They say, oh, they're not aggressive. Rubbish. It's down here. Which way the track goes here. Stop spinning my head so fast, you people will go, ugh. Oh, she's washed out here a bit. I'm out and caught up with a few MotoGP was on in Australia, and caught up with a viewing a few old friends from when I used to hang around on a road bike on a G6R1000. That was good to catch up, see all the modern bikes, especially that Panigale of Matt's V4S. nice Matt. So much better, this bike with that back tyre on. It's getting better as it sort of ages a little bit. I think it's all about, with these rally tyres, they tend to be a bit more, they're designed to last and take a bit of punishment than give you a maximum grip. Wheelie through that bit. So effortless on this thing to do then. It's lovely out. Got the arms off my Alpine Star jacket. That's the air blow through. Got the armour underneath my O'Neill jersey. Got knee guards on still, a few vents open. I found these Alpine Star pants, they're just, I forget what they call them, but they're not all padded up and everything. They're just basically a really robust off-road pant, but you can vent them, and they're actually, I think, cooler than wearing proper nylons. Like motocross nylons, they breathe really well and they've got good protection, a lot better protection. A little bit of wire here. Can I get in there? Yeah, it's all barbed wire. A bit up here. Over this. Yikes! There you go. What a fun that is. Is this even a truck? I think it is, yep. It's a bit hot. I reckon that's a track there. Maybe used to be. Yeah, there's one up here. You've got to watch those when they burn off, and those little suckers when they burn off, they go really hard, and you can leave little spikes up, and they'll stake at any tyre. It doesn't matter what you're riding on. Over here when it gets wet, this orangey clay stuff, it's diabolical. Upgraded the FOD spots on Cass's helmet, and when they're two of the same units, because we had mismatching FOD sport units, but they still worked. But since I just changed that over, the volume, it's crazy. It's slick there. Work out where I am here a bit. Sort of know, but you just love the way these things can just hit the puddle, lost all grip, put me in the scrub. Oh yeah, I know where we're coming out now. Watch for cars. But you got to just get on the throttle when that happens, and try and get that front end to lift up out of its peril and continue onwards in the direction you're pointing. Crazy to see. I'm still running this in, and it's like probably I'm only revving it to 3.5, 4 grand, and like if you revved it like up like at 7, 8 grand or whatever they go to, or more, you'd be sort of going fairly fast. Not as fast as me little Husky though. That little 300, you can't blow wind up that thing's butt through this forest. So good. Which way? This way? Don't know. Those sort of, I don't know if they're black wattles or they call them desert pines, I'm not sure. The old kangaroos sleep under them a lot. I think I know this road. I didn't know you could get to here from there. Oh, there you go. Well, there you go. They're a bit slick underneath. There they are. Hopefully everybody's happy with this footage. It's taking a lot of getting sorted out, trying to get the right settings. And I reckon I'm at that point of where the settings are as good as I'm going to get them. One of the issues that it's a bit of a furphy, the old 4K and all, unless you've got a 4K television and you've got a new modern phone that's got 4K 30 on it, and you mirror from your phone, say your iPhone or whatever, to your 4K television, yes, you will get 4K. But if you've got an Apple TV, unless it's a 4K Apple TV, going to a 4K television, because that's the other thing, you have to have the 4K TV to talk to the 4K box you might run or the app you run, and then a lot of the time people haven't got the internet speed to run 4K, so YouTube ramps it back and you have to go into your little settings and say, I would like to view it at 4K, which it won't give you that. It'll just give you, there's 1080-60, which is the best 1080 you can run, and they will produce that for you. But when you put 4K 30 up, the 4K 30 only shows as 1080 on YouTube. And like I said, if you haven't got the 4K devices, like the actual displays, you're only getting 1080. And as clear as crystal, I've checked, I got a 4K TV in my man cave, and I got a new iPhone 16, and when you send it from that through that, it is crystal clear, no pixelation, it's great. But as soon as you just run it through the app on the TV in the house I've got, which is just a 1080p, you get this little graining that happens out there, because these cameras, they're focusing on that bush there, and they're focusing on that tree there, and they're constantly darting around trying to find the best focal point, and it's constantly changing. But in 4K, it just yeah, baby. Can I go straight across here? Hopefully I can get some overlay, because I'm running the Insta remote on there, and it's supposed to have a GPS in it, so hopefully it'll overlay. ironstony type gravel. Whew. Not much grip on that. Here we go. Yeah, baby. Oh, that was actually a bit deep. A bit of a kicker on the other side. Out for a ride. It is when you get these days like this, you sort of just got to get out there. You know, don't live in your own head. There's a lot of people that, you know, they have lost in their life. Like, I know some people that, you know, they lose pets and they just, it's a real big deal. But they move on. Like, I lost my father, and to be honest, I just, yeah. Depends on what sort of, you know, connection you had with the person. And I had none. So if you've got something in your head, this is a real good way to go out and just clear it. Just get out there and smell this bush, or wherever you might be. There is some beautiful places on this planet. Get sideways there. Paddock zone there. Might whip it a little bit here. Bit slick. I didn't use the quick shifter going down there. Bad idea, it won't work. Yeah. Watch out for kangaroos even now. Through here. This little valley here, it must be one of their routes they go through. Go up into the forest and whatnot. It just does it so effortless. Like, here I am, I'm doing, what's that, 98 or 95, 98 k's an hour. Just effortless. I haven't even got a great front tyre yet, and if I want to, I can really give it the beans. We got the big bang out the exhaust then. Love that. I might go back on that other track. Jeez, it's dusty. Some other marks out here. Probably my son, because he lives not far. 5k or so that way, so he goes out here riding a bit. Got to be a bit careful next, because I've gone down that track over there. If there's any roos in that zone over there, they'll be woofing across this way. Got to be a bit dubious. Real beautiful bit of bush just to cruise around in out here. Nothing hard. just fun. Very few other people. Anyway, avoid that. It's a bit of a buffer. Anyway, we shall catch you in episode 2. That thing folded over. It's looking at me back wheel. Fuel? You son of a bitch. Again, part 2. I think the rear camera might have folded down and just got looking at my back tyre. A couple of the hits on the puddles and stuff must have knocked it down. Oh well. Wonder how much fuel range I've got when that fuel light comes on, because I don't know when it did. Oh well. Seems like I'll we are continuing on from the last bit of a spin. It's just the way I ride or what, but oh, there's a big skipper to do there with him. Wouldn't want to hit him. I'll let him cross in front of me down here so you can see him. Look at that. You hit one of those at pace, and there's another one out here. Like you're just hammering along through the scrub and have one of those just boof in front of you. Ooh. Worst nightmare, seriously. Here, cross over the old railway line here maybe. Head out to another area. Geez, when you put the fuel in, it's not, I tell you what, they go on about these 700s and 690s and 701s and all with their... This has got a half a litre bigger fuel tank than a 700, a 701 or a 690. Because I think they're 13 litres and these are 13 and a half in the book. And I sort of believe it because I just put 13 in it and I still had a heap left. So, like the fuel light hadn't been on for that long. But I only rode 20 k's or something. But yeah, 203 k's to the fuel light, or thereabouts, which was pretty average, I reckon. Has been riched up a bit by putting the Cobra on it. Oh, she's a bit washed out up here. It's actually a bit of a climb up here, not too bad. Just enough to make you have to keep concentrating and stuff. Picking your line and you're up. There's another couple. Look at him. Look at the size of that. They've got guns on them. Look at his biceps. Oh. He's a big boy. Big boy. They will F you up. If you're just out walking and you got a dog with you or something, it's only a little dog, it's not a big one, they'll get real aggressive. I've actually seen one with my own two eyes when someone's got there and had them have a bit of a kick at them and that, and I tell you what, you got kicked by one of them big ones like that, sheesh, it'll be bad news. Here he is again. He is just a big one. Look at the size of the other ones compared to him. Wow. Like, I've seen bigger than him many times. But there's a lot of them out here. Everybody thinks that kangaroos are, they're lovely animals. They really, well, the little ones are. But them big ones, they'll screw you right up. Look at this. Let's just have our hot rod and drive it until we've broken it and dump it in the bush. Wow, that's terrible. I wonder where these tracks go. I don't think I've ridden down here before. Might have done it on the mountain bike possibly. Looping around on them roos, so I've still got to keep an eye out for them. Oh, there they are again now. Block of land here for sale. Look at them all. There you go, everyone. That's what a mob of kangaroos looks like, and there's hundreds and hundreds of mobs. Look at them all. There's another one jumping in front. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 that I can count. Just in that little mob. Oh, here's one. And here's another big one. And a straggler. There must have been two big ones there. But that's a big male, that one. Look at the biceps. He will stop and confront me if he feels like it. Could be a female, could be a really big female, because normally the big males, they've got big cojones hanging on them. I'm not trying to chase this roo, I'm riding the track. He's just decided this is where I'm going. He'll meet his mates. They never lose their friends. They know where they are. Here's another one. Another late one. That other big one that's in the paddock must be the male. That other big one that was just in the bush there, I reckon that's a female. Because like I said, you've normally got a big setter, you know what's hanging there. They make purses out of them. Who wants a purse made out of a kangaroo scrotum? Rear camera's doing the right thing on me for me now. So look, it might be. It's being a bit of a pill. I've come all the way full circle just then. Oh well. opened is pretty warm today. Gotta watch it along here a bit because there's been this railway line decommissioned, so they're looking at putting a walking trail along it. And there's been a few kumbaya people coming out here going, hey, look at this, look at this. And that's fine. I don't mind walking trails, mountain bike trails, that sort of stuff. I don't mind. It's really funny hearing all these four drive channels. Like there's one in Australia that is all up in arms about tracks being closed in New South Wales and Queensland, and they're starting to do what they do in Victoria, just close them up. And yet they've been absolutely, they've been saying nothing. Well, other groups will get there and say, no, hang on, shouldn't we be allowed to have this, as something we can do? Like, be able to use these tracks and trails, and nothing from the four-wheel drive community. It's all right when they get there and they say, we rebuilt a cabin somewhere or something, and that's all good. That's really good. But they need to be more audible when it comes to these track closures and things. Because let's face it, the four-wheel drives do a lot more damage than us motorbikers do, and yet we get the blame for everything. I think the camera's still there. Cross over here. Which way? Shortcut here. That loose gravel on top, like the stuff that's about that big round, makes you lose grip on that. Cruise on by crazy horse people. They're crazy horse people, not all people are crazy horse people. See there out in front. Bumps there. can fairly rip along. I just can't wait until I get a tyre that actually grips better on the front. I've really got to lay off the brakes because, you know, front brake is your king, and there's potholes everywhere. And you can't really pull on it too hard. You've got the ABS off as well, because I've done a long mono before. It's completely disabled. Because when you do a really long mono on these gases, it confuses the ABS system and it shuts it off until you turn the motor off and on again, just like normal. But it's really good because you can literally skid your front wheel if you have to. Open the visor. Where's my track guy? Shortcut. You got to go past his house like you're driving Miss Daisy, because he's on the phone going triple O. Because he thinks every motorbike is unregistered. He actually told me that in the street once, and I went, nah, mate. Stir him up a bit. I'm going to put it down. When you're coming to a crest of a hill, it probably pays to put the front down. Put some wire over a track for motorbikes coming through here, and he got caught. And I thought that, yeah, I'm not riding through that shit. It's black and stinks. People cruise on by. Catch you next time, everyone. I shall end it here and go to a service station.